Ahoy Captains, welcome back to another Skull and Bones video. Today, we'll be upgrading the Sloop to level 15 and building my Iron Man ship build. Alright, let's get into it. The Sloop has always been one of my favorite ships, one of my favorite small ships, that is. It's great for bosses, great for forts, great for all this World Tier 2 content. Here are all the materials needed to upgrade the Sloop to level 15. You're also going to need 12,000 pieces of 8 and 50,000 pieces of silver. This upgrade will give us added resistances, hull health, brace strength, and brace strength recovery. On to the ship build. Okay, for the furniture, we have the shell packing station. Increases area of effect radius of bombard weapons by 7%, reduces reload time of bombard weapons by 7%. Bombard Menagerie. Increases bombard damage by 10%, increases damage to structures by 8%, increases repair amount from repair weapons by 5%. Tooling's Guidance. Hitting a weak point increases the damage dealt by the next weak point hit within 8 seconds by 30%, increases damage to weak points with front weapons by 12%, reduces reload time of front weapons by 7%. Fusing Station decreases reload time of front weapon and rear weapons by 12%, increases secondary damage dealt by front and rear weapons by 15%. Bombard Works increases secondary damage of bombard by 19%. Alright, last we have Ramrod Workshop. Decreases reload time of broadside weapons by 15% and increases secondary damage dealt by broadside weapons by 10%. Alright, that does it for the furniture. Alright, for the armor for this build, I've chosen the Stormwoven Symphony for its unleashing a destructive sonic attack that damages surrounding enemies. Crescendo, holding brace charges up a sonic attack, dealing up to 6,000 damage to surrounding hostiles up to 125 meters away when fully charged. Alright, next up is our weapon loadout. For the front weapons, we have the Divine Thunder, a mystical weapon that unleashes lightning when hitting weak points. Our damage does 4,432. Heaven's Eye. Hits to a target's weak point have a 35% chance to summon a devastating lightning strike that does 3,000 electric damage. Piercing. Adds 20% damage as piercing damage, increases damage to weak points by 75%. The rolls for this weapon, we rolled Firepower, Lethal, and Lethal. About 66 damage to the weak point damage there. For a total damage per shot, 3,166 damage. Onto our broadside weapons, we have the Divine Wind. Does 5,193 damage. Aftershock summons the lightning strike after 2 seconds at the location the shot lands, dealing 2,000 electric damage. For our rolls, we rolled Sharpened, Amplified Explosive, and Raider, dealing a total damage of 3,505 damage. For the other side, we have the Divine Wind, doing 4,665 in damage. For our rolls, we rolled Dire Electric, Amplified Electric, and Severity. Our damage per shot is 3,505 for this weapon. For our rear weapon, we have the Divine Wind. For our rolls, we rolled Combustion, Blast Range, and Siege. This weapon does a total damage of 2,583 damage per shot. Alright, for our auxiliary weapon, we have the Infernal Maw. Deploys the Seafire Mine's Buoy, dealing 3,653 in damage. When it's destroyed, it deals 300% damage and instantly sets targets ablaze. For the rolls, we rolled Sharpen, doing piercing damage, Raider, and Victor's Rally. Destroying a target restores brace strength to this ship. This weapon does 2,593 in damage. Alright, that pretty much does it for my ship build. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Please stick around and enjoy this gameplay, and I will see you out on the high seas. Thanks for watching.
Weapons are ready, Captain!